What's up guys, Jam here. Today we'll be covering chapter 10 of the Aganau. Chapter 9 ended with Subaru and the others waiting for Elsa to finish her current job. Chapter 10 opens with Subaru, Ferris, and Beatrice having dinner at the tavern. Ferris finished his meal first and stood up. I don't feel good when I'm with Subaru, so I'm going to the inn. You don't need to tell me. You don't understand, I said that on purpose. Ferris then leaves the tavern. Beatrice comments on how Subaru is a terrible person and how Ferris looks mentally ill. Subaru sighs, then tells Beatrice that they should leave Ferris alone. After finishing their meals, Subaru and Beatrice leave the tavern and walk the city streets at night. Subaru turns to Beatrice and tells her that he plans on gathering more information on the witch cult. He then tells her that she can go back to the inn. Beatrice tells Subaru that she does not need his permission to do anything. Alright, I understand. Unfortunately, they were not able to get any new information and returned to the inn empty-handed. Subaru and Beatrice were in their room, quietly staring at one another. Damn, this is some bullshit. Subaru had booked separate rooms for all three of them, but the owner of the inn thought Beatrice was Subaru's daughter and gave them the same room. Subaru had tried to get a new room, but the inn was already fully booked. I'm going to find another place to stay and get some rest. Separately or together, it doesn't matter, in fact. A face that seems to have done something selfless. Even if it's done, it's unpleasant on the contrary, I suppose. I'm not making a face like that. Subaru sighs and agrees to share the room. That's what I've been saying, in fact. I've been listening to you whisper to yourself. It's not you who's inconvenienced, I suppose. Subaru wasn't sure what to say as he took the couch in the room, while Beatrice took the bed. It wasn't long before they fell asleep. While sleeping, Subaru has a dream about a time 20 years ago. Subaru and Rem are together doing chores in the Roswell mansion. Subaru had just finished cleaning a window before getting ready to prepare for dinner. On his way there, he is interrupted by Rem. Rem smiles and holds out an old book in front of him. Subaru takes the old book from Rem and starts to flip through it. He sighs as he can't read the book's contents. Rem nods as she can't read it either. Rem takes the book back from him and points towards a drawing that looks like potato salad. Subaru mentions that it looks exactly like the potato salad Rem made for him the other day. Rem tells Subaru that he is indeed correct. Subaru recalls how delicious it was and how Rem has been using a lot of mayonnaise recently. Rem smiles and tells Subaru that she did it all for him. Subaru started to pat Rem's head while he started to flip through the rest of the pages in the old book. Subaru notices that a lot of drawings in the book are dishes from his hometown, which meant this was most likely a recipe book. Subaru turns to Rem and smiles, as they can impress Amelia easily with these new recipes. But the problem of being able to understand the text still remained. However, Rem proposes that they take it to Beatrice for her to translate it. After some time passed, they were finally able to find the forbidden library. Subaru barged in as usual, catching poor Beatrice off guard. Oh, there you are, Bayako. As expected of Subaru. In addition, without discipline, in a person's room without even permission, you're really annoying, in fact. Subaru, Rem, and Beatrice began bantering with one another. Once the banter had ended, Beatrice got straight to business. So what is it that you want, I suppose? Subaru holds out the old recipe book in front of Beatrice and explains what they found. That's why I'm here. Please, Bayako, help us out. I'm sick and tired of being forced to please you. We're not dating, you know. Why should I suffer, in fact? You like mayonnaise too, don't you? If you can make tofu, you can make fried tofu, and many more dishes. I'm not sure what that is, but that dish sounds horrible, I suppose. Please, Beatrice. It's none of Betty's business. If that's all you want, then get the hell out, I suppose. Subaru tells Beatrice to stop being lame and they should do some cooking together. It's not your place to tell Betty what to do with herself, I suppose. Beatrice blew Subaru away with magic as he crashed into the wall of the mansion's corridor. Rem runs out to check on Subaru. She apologizes for having Subaru ask Beatrice on her behalf. Subaru tells Rem not to worry as it was his fault. Subaru sighs as he wonders how he can fix Beatrice's mood. Subaru then woke up. A dream? Why am I dreaming like this now? Subaru raised his body up from the couch and looked at the sleeping Beatrice. She looked very innocent and gentle. Beatrice had been alone in that mansion for 20 years. She's been all alone for 2 decades. Subaru recalls his meeting with Beatrice at the mansion after 20 years. He's then interrupted by the hallucination of Rem. I'm sure Beatrice was trying to be strong. Rem, that's just convenient for me, isn't it? Subaru wanted that time to be irreplaceable to Beatrice as well, no matter how selfish it was. No matter how selfish the wish was. But she's all alone. But what if the wish was real, Beatrice? What do you expect from me? Subaru realized something at that moment. As soon as he did, his heart felt like it was being torn apart. For my own selfish wish, I tried to use Beatrice. What's wrong with that? Subaru thought he threw away his humanity long ago. But by being with Beatrice, there is only one memory that comes to mind. Once upon a time, Natsuki Subaru's heart tried to awaken. Rem, old Natsuki Subaru, what am I supposed to do? Rem didn't respond. She just hugged Subaru with her warm arms as Subaru fell back asleep. The next day, Subaru and the others had breakfast at the tavern, waiting for Elsa to arrive. They overhear a group of men gossiping about a woman in black who killed many people in a mansion. Elsa then enters the tavern, causing the group of men to panic and run out. Looks like you went on a rampage. Not so much, it took a lot of work. It wasn't that enjoyable. Elsa sighs and hopes that Subaru's request will satisfy her. As you wish, I'll take care of you the best I can. Subaru and his party left the tavern and got in the dragon carriage that was parked in front of the inn. And that sums up chapter 10 of the Aganau. Let me know what you thought of the chapter in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.